angry eyeless ghost woman. I was around maybe 16 or 15, and my mom and I were visiting this friend whose name I can't quite remember. But for this story, I'll call him Bill. Bill lived out in this real old log cabin at the very edge of these woods. It was around 11 o'clock at night. I was dead tired, and my mom was driving through the woods. She had an extra gas tank in the back part of the car because it was a really long trip. I fell asleep and woke up to this loud crash when my mom was putting gas in the car. It freaked me out. My mom told me to stay in the car because it sounded like a loud gunshot crossed with a lion roar that came from a real pissed off person. She finished filling up the car and grabbed the flashlight, thinking it was someone stalking us because this was the middle of the night. In the middle of the woods, and who knows what else could have popped up. I heard a noise. I could even describe afterwards. And my mom never heard it. She came back around 5 minutes later, and she was clearly freaked out. But even to this day, she won't tell me. But I know what it is. The paranormal is quite normal for our family. We're used to weird stuff. But those woods, imagine, lost woods from Ocarina of Time crossed with Suicide Forest, with a dirt road. At that point, I'm too tired to even ask what freaked her out, so I go back to sleep. I woke up around maybe 4 in the morning, and we made it to the cabin. Bill is this guy that can best be described as a man-bear, standing 6'4", and built like a wall, and mostly a friendly guy. A gazebo was in front of the yard, made out of pure walnut that he handcrafted himself, and beyond that were more woods, and beautiful sight where the lake reflects off everything. We chat it up and have a fun time. He makes a stew that is to die for. It was like tuna casserole stew, but beefy. Damn great stuff. We're all relaxing at the gazebo around 11 at night. Normally, I'd have gone to bed, but this was summer vacation, so I was allowed to stay up. I start seeing these things, which I can only describe as red, brooding eyes, and they were in the woods, but it was still too far to be certain. Bill ran inside to get his gun, and we follow him into the woods. The eyes disappear, and it got freezing cold, like walk-in freezer cold. The flashlight goes out, and I got sandwiched between Mom and Bill, and what happened afterwards still scares me. We hear, "Where's my babies?" in this loud, shrieking scream. And I see this long, black-haired woman who had no eyes and was in a torn, white, blood-stained robe, just running like a linebacker right at us. At this point, I literally wet myself screaming. Bill fires his shotgun. I'm bawling my eyes out, and my mom is hugging me like a small child. It starts to warm up after that, and we went back to the cabin. We were all hysterical. Bill locks the doors tightly and was shaking so hard that he could barely hold his gun. We didn't sleep for the rest of the night after that.